What's up, sports bettors? Quick video, but I was able to find and lock in a sharp bet for Ravens Saints. So I'm going to take you through this play in Ravens Saints. And again, it's completely free to browse odds on OddsJam. Any sport, football, college football, whatever you want to look at, whatever markets you want to look at, it's free to browse odds on OddsJam. So the Saints are a little surprising to me, at least they're only plus 130 underdogs. Plus 115, plus 120 on most sports books, actually. The best line you can get them is plus 130, which seems to be pretty good value, right? Being able to get the Saints plus 130 seems pretty good if you have Ballybet available to you. The best line you can get on the Ravens is minus 128 on the Betfair exchange. So again, we try to keep this YouTube channel, no BS, whatever. Whatever sports books have the value is where we're going to be placing bets and making YouTube videos about. And what you'll notice is we try to keep it pretty informational just in terms of data. Data matters. Data is all that matters in sports betting, right? Like if you're placing bets at plus 115 on 888 Sport, when you could be getting plus 130 on Ballybet, you're screwed. You're never going to make money sports betting. You're getting ripped off. You're never going to make money if you're getting ripped off. It's pretty simple, right? Like you're kind of like an investor who's deciding to buy everything at twice the price if you're placing bets at plus 115 when you could be getting plus 130. So that's why a very common concept in sports betting, if you Google like, hey, most important tips for new sports bettors, it's line shop. It's compare odds between sports books. You have to be ruthlessly comparing lines and looking for value. Making money sports betting, becoming a sharp, profitable sports bettor, betting on sports full time, it's not about, getting rich overnight or placing some crazy 10-leg parlay. It's about finding value, bets with an edge, bets where you're beating the vig, beating the juice, and your bet has a positive profit margin. Right? And you're never going to get there if you're placing bets at plus 115 when basically every other sports book is giving you better odds. So definitely don't play the Saints at plus 115 on 888 Sport. So the point spread's at 2.5, depending on the sports book. And the total is pretty high. So it's at 47.5 to 48.5, once again, depending on the sports book. So as we always say, look for value. As a sharp bettor, the way you want to think, the way you should think if you want to make money is like, I definitely don't want to play under 47.5 on FanDuel at minus 108 because I know I can get minus 107, so better odds and half a point better. I can get under 48 on PointsBet at minus 107. So why on earth would I want to play under 47.5 at minus 108 when I can get under 48 at minus 107? It wouldn't make any sense. As a sharp, profitable sports bettor, you have to hunt for value. You have to squeak out edges, as they're called. Edges is the term that pro sports bettors talk about when they're looking for value, right? And the reason it's possible to make money sports betting, and the reason sports betting can be super profitable, is all these bookmakers have different odds, right? Like this bet on PointsBet under 48 points at minus 107 odds is objectively better than under 47.5 at minus 108. This bet on FanDuel is at worse odds. And if there's exactly 48 points in the game, you lose your under on FanDuel, you push on PointsBet, you get a refund, right? So because sportsbooks have different odds, you can ruthlessly compare lines between bookmakers and hunt for value. So the play I ended up going with today is right here. Saints on the first half spread plus half at plus 100. So this is the bet I ended up going with. So if you go ahead and you click into the odds, what you're going to notice is, wow, most sportsbooks have the first half point spread at 1. We're getting the Saints plus half at plus 100. And what you're going to notice is nearly all of the sports books, including Pinnacle, which is the sharpest bookmaker in the world, they have the Saints plus half favored. PointsBet, PointsBet has slightly different odds from state to state. So you'll see the Saints plus half is minus 117 odds on Pinnacle. It's plus 100 on FanDuel, right? So we're getting a ton of improvement to the sharpest bookmaker. Play Now has it minus 141. PointsBet has it minus 115. So looking across the entire betting market, it's very clear that there's a lot of value on Saints first half point spread at plus 100. So I locked it in. Hopefully this video was helpful. Any questions you have, comment them below. Using data to find value, find edges in sports betting. Again, I added this sheet to my tracked profit and loss, or it looks like I didn't, so I'll add it now. So we have $250 at plus 100 odds, and then this bet is for Sunday. So lock it in. Let me know if you tail. Saints first half spread, plus half, plus 100. Let's make money.